What a poor season it's been for Nigerian clubs on the continent. All three crashed out one weekend, and we hope that Rangers somehow will still be in the race for the CAF Champions League, make it to the group stage at the end of their game against Recreativo Libolo this weekend in Angola. We'll talk about it as we go on. Of course, we will look back at what happened yesterday in the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid knocking on the door, coming so close, but yet it didn't happen for Jose Mourinho. 3 years coming so close in the UEFA Champions League and not getting to getting the desired results. We'll talk about it. We will spend some time to reflect as well on our Golden Eaglets. We'll talk about Channels Kids Cup, and of course a little bit of basketball for you towards the end of the show. The playoffs going strong in the NBA. All right, I think that's the setting for Sports Tonight today. Of course, as we go on, Dumnodi and I will expect that you can also talk to us, give us your opinion to some of the issues that we'll be raising on the program tonight. So we'll know exactly what you feel about some of these issues, and maybe give your own opinion on how we can resolve all of these things in the interest of football. All right, Dumnodi, I think that's the setting for Sports Tonight this midweek. I hope you've rested well. I hope you are ready to fire on all cylinders from tomorrow at your different places of work. But let's start off with Channels Kids Cup. This is the month, May 1. This is the month. May 27 is the final day. Preparations in top gear. A lot of planning has gone into it. Channels Kids Cup Season 5 is now Channels National Kids Cup. Let's take this message. We'll come back and talk about it. The draws, it's in two parts, you already know. The Lagos preliminaries to pick out the 4 Lagos schools that will be joining the 12th that will be coming from other parts of Nigeria for the truly Channels National Kids Cup. So let's take this message and then come back with more details for you on Sports Tonight.
Catch the thrilling moments of football actions as primary schools from 12 states of the Federation and Lagos log it out in Season 5 of the Channels National Kids Cup. From May the 21st to the 27th, schools from Lagos, Akwa Ibom, Ogun, Edo, Osun, Abia, Niger, Kaduna, Oyo, Jigawa, Ekiti, Anambra and Delta State will all do battle like never before. Come see the thrills, the dribbles, as the kids show their skills on the pitch. Channels National Kids Cup, catching them young. This tournament is in conjunction with the Lagos State Football Association, Eco Football.
Thank you for staying with us. It's Sports Tonight. Channels Kids Cup in conjunction with Eco Football. That's the Lagos State Football Association putting together a truly national Kids Cup competition. It's the biggest we've had so far, and a lot of planning has gone into it, and we hope that you will also be a part of the fun. Registration has closed. We have done the draws, and Dumnodi Okonta will be here now to give us the details of all that has gone into it. Dumnodi, well, what can we say? About this time last week, we were getting close to closing the entries. 40 schools made it. Some schools were disqualified because they didn't follow procedure. They didn't put their school stamp, and they registered people that were not eligible to play. But we're down now to 24 schools, and you've done the fixtures, you've done everything. Just give us an idea of what is happening so that we can give details. As we promised on the show last night, that we'll give details of the fixtures to all the schools.
Well, it's in two parts. We actually group the schools into 3 different, we do A, B, C, that's alphabet.
Three different groups.
So we have A1, A2, C1, C2. Okay, this is A1, and of course A1 is Group A, the venue is Okpebi Primary School in Ikeja. These are the schools that will be taking part. Stevens Waeg will be taking, will be
taking on Wisdom Builders, Nursery and Primary School.
We'll do Airport Street, Ejibo.
And that game is at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, that's on what date? On the 8th.
On the 8th of May.
That's when it starts. Then we have Air Force Wheel Nursery and Primary School, Ejibo. They'll be taking on Eben Noble Children's School, Oshodi. Just after that game. This is Group A.
This is Group A. It's a lot of pictures.
This is Group A.
Group A.
Methodist Primary School Oshodi will be taking on Toiba. Toiba are regulars at the Channels Kids Cup. So they will be taking that. They are from Bagada, and that will be 1 p.m. same day. We have Isaacville Nursery and Primary School K2. I think they've been part of tennis.
They've been part of the last first edition, but the last edition they were not part of it.
They are taking on Green Evan Nursery Primary School Isherino, very close to us.
Yeah, our neighbors here.
Our neighbors here. No home advantage in this one.
No home
they have to go to the pitch and prove the quality that they have. Then Group B, we have Pedo Learning Field School Ikorodu. They'll be taking on St. Francis Primary School Ebutemeta. That's also on the 8th at 11 a.m. Then Agor Egba Primary School Ebutemeta will be taking on Inner City Mission Nursery and Primary School Ikeja at 2 p.m. same day. It all starts on the 8th of May.
Yeah. That's Group B.
That's Group B. This Group B.
This Group B again. We have
Christ Assembly.
Olodi Apapa will be taking on Cross and Crescent in Ojota. St. Benedict Ipaja have wonderful pitch. We've been there. We'll be taking on them. Cremate Nursery and Primary School Ikorodu. That's Group B of this competition. So this ones will be playing in but this one is a different one altogether. Group C. This is Olusosun Primary School in Ojota, not Ikeja. Olusosun Primary School is in Ojota.
Okay, that's the venue.
Yes, the venue. Rebecca
Model
School will be taking on Temidiwe Primary School in Shogunle. We have Padre Private School Okota against Isaac Willand. Of course, it's a long name, so we have to shorten those names for proper pronunciation. Group C, another set of group that is the same venue.
School Ajegunle Ikorodu.
We'll be taking on Holy Trinity, and of course, these are the schools that will be taking Holy Trinity.
I think there's one fixture that we're leaving out because I see Future Kids. I mean, Future Kids are also involved. I hope we can get the fixtures where we see Future Kids so that they will also be aware of the game that they will be playing.
What we do is that we're going to send a text message to all the schools, their representatives, so they will know their pictures and their timing, so they will know when they will play. And of course, we know only Trinity took second. They were losing finalists last year, so they are definitely going to be part of this one. So it's a whole lot of pictures, and it's going to be a wonderful one. This is the Lagos preliminary, so that those outside will not say we have started and leaving them out. This is Lagos preliminaries, and at the end of the day, the 4 schools that will get to the semi-final have gotten a ticket into the national final. So it's a knockout direct elimination. So the stage is set.
So this is what you saw on your screen are just the preliminary rounds for the Channels Kids Cup. Schools that qualify from this round will still have to go through a second round and probably through a third round before they are able to make it to the national competition that will now dovetail into the final match being played on the 27th of May. Don't worry, we couldn't bring out all the fixtures for you. Some schools are still in the draw that we didn't talk about on screen, but every school will get an SMS, a message telling you your time of your game, who you are playing against, and the venue of the game on the 8th of May. Starting from the 8th of May, that's when it all begins. So don't worry, if you didn't find the name of your school on screen, it doesn't matter that it doesn't mean your school isn't in the draw once again, because I know a lot of people will start to call them Nodio Konta. We didn't see our name on the screen that you displayed. Don't worry, you will get a message, SMS, telling you who your opponents will be, where you will play your game, and the time you will play your game. So just continue to get ready for the Channels National Kids Cup. But this is once again the Lagos preliminaries to pick out the 4 schools that will represent Lagos in the national finals that will now dovetail into the final match on the 27th of May in Lagos. So I think that's the setting, Dumnodi. Given the degree of planning that has gone into this, I'm sure this is surely going to be the best Kids Cup that we've organized since inception 5 years ago.
I think the cutting edge for this one is the fact that we have schools from outside. So it's a different proposition. We're having a mix.
You can judge yourself against the schools across Nigeria.
And we have to do it so that every geopolitical zone will be represented from northwest, northeast, north central, southeast, south-south, southwest. So that we create a wider spectrum, so that we don't pack the particular schools from a particular geopolitical zone. We want to create a wider spectrum so that everybody will have a feel of what Channels is putting on the table. For the Lagos schools, the advantage is that they have first representatives, so it means that
we are partnering with the Lagos Football Association, football.
So it's going to be a big one, a massive one, and of course there's a lot for these children. But this is the national final that we will see what Channels is bringing to the table. A whole lot for the children. A whole lot. I think they will enjoy what they will see at the end of the day.